Hello, testing 1, 2, 3. Hello everyone, and welcome back. We're now at day 6 of Advent of Cyber. Hell yeah. How's everyone doing tonight? Hoping everyone has had a good Wednesday. And hopefully we'll be having another good Wednesday stream. Hack the planet! Hell yeah, hack the planet! Kami Hatsune, how's it going? Alright, and MSEC, how are you doing? I think I know you from Theo's stream. Hope you're doing alright. You're good? Well, that's good. That's good. We're gonna keep hacking the planet some more today. Specifically because we've got to. We've got to keep doing what we're doing to stop the greed that is McGreedy. So anyways, we're gonna get started on day 6 here in about 5 minutes. So, yeah. Also, do not forget to spread the stream around like wildfire and let everyone know that the stream is in effect and in the house. And don't forget to like, share the stream everywhere. Either the YouTube or the Twitch link. And just bring all your friends on by as we hack the planet. Alright, I guess. A little low energy, but hopefully that'll change. As always, we're gonna do our annual tradition of TryHackMe Advent of Cyber. We're doing this for 24 days. We're doing this until Christmas, basically. And hopefully no COVID getting in the way. So, yeah. Anyways, we're gonna get ready to do Advent of Cyber here in 2 minutes. So I hope everyone's ready for all the hacker stuff that we're gonna do today. And after this, I'm going to do some sub-wheel redeems, and I'm gonna do some gaming. I have not finished going through all my sub-wheel redeems yet, so I'm gonna try to finish those up today. Yes, all the hellos. Hello to the community. Hello to the chat. Hello to everybody tuning in. We're gonna make this a one hell of a stream. We are definitely gonna make it a hell of a stream. We're gonna see what we're doing today. First off, we're gonna turn on the VPN. Go ahead and open the terminal and Firefox just in case. And we'll go to TryHackMe.com. Alright. Also, by the way, I've got a dono link to the EFF if anybody wants to donate to that. $1 will equal to 1 raffle ticket for a chance to win a 1-month voucher for TryHackMe. Supposed to be sleeping. Oof! Why are you not asleep, MSEC? MSEC, why you not sleepy? You gotta get your rest. Gotta get your rest. Gotta get your sleep, dude. I get it though. We're all night owls. We're all basically night owls up in this place. I get it. Why didn't you eat all day? Like, what the hell? Dude, you gotta eat stuff. You gotta eat stuff. Meatball sandwich? I mean, that sounds pretty good. Alright, let me get myself situated and get that up here. And we're gonna start doing some Advent of Cyber. We've got day 6. We're doing day 6. Put stuff in your mouth and move your teeth up and down. That's the way to do it. Okay, I did not really look at what we're gonna be doing today, so let's see. What are we doing? Oh, I see. We're gonna be playing a game. Okay. This might be fun. This might be fun. So we're playing a game. Alright. So we're gonna start the story off. And then we're gonna play a game. But first, let me get some of this monster. Let's drink some monster. Alright. You know, I've got my ginger goth phase. Goth or emo phase, or scene phase. I don't know which phase I'm going through, but I totally want you to know it's not a phase. Anyway, so here's the story. It's a short synopsis. Throughout the merger, we have detected some worrying coding practices from the South Pole elves. To ensure their code is up to our standards, some frostlings from the South Pole will undergo a quick training session about memory corruption vulnerabilities, all courtesy of the B team. Welcome to the training! So our learning objectives for today are understand how specific languages may not handle memory safely, understand how variables might overflow into adjacent memory and corrupt it, and exploit a simple buffer overflow to directly change memory you are not supposed to access. So let's see, let's review our questions in the connection card. Do we need to start the attack box? No. Do we need to start the VM? Yes. Is there split screen available? No. Is there a direct link available? Yes. Is there a way? Are we giving credentials to connect directly to the VM? No. So we're gonna start the machine right now. And we're connected to the VPN, so we'll be given a direct link. So we're going to give it a couple of minutes to boot. Given the fact that we have a direct link to the... Yeah, this is HTTP or HTTPS, I think. So we'll have a web page to connect to play this game, and it seems that we'll be playing a game called Cat or Mouse. So let me get the machine booted up, and we'll have an explanation. Okay, so let's connect to the IP address. There we go. Okay, so the game. Alright, so we're gonna do, let me connect to my voice chat real quick. I'll be in Hacker's Hackin', if anybody wants to hang out and hack with me. Cool. Alright. So we're gonna play as Cat or Mouse. The objective is to save Christmas by buying the star for the Christmas tree from Van Frosty. In addition to the star, you can buy as many ornaments as you can carry to decorate your tree. To gain money or to buy things, you can use the computer to do online freelance programming jobs. You can also speak to Van Holly to change your name for 1 coin per character. He says this is totally not a scam. He will actually start calling you by your new name. After all, he is after all into identity management. Is this a bug? Before the training even begins, Van Jolly approaches McHoney Bell and says they've been observing some weird behaviors while playing the game. They think the ghost of Christmas past is haunting it. McHoneybell asks you to reproduce what they saw. Van Jolly boots up the game and does the following, which you are free to replicate too. Use the computer until you get 13 coins. Ask Van Holly to change your name to Scrooge Rocks! All underscore. Suddenly you have 33 coins out of nowhere. Van Jolly explains that when you change your name to anything large, this game goes nuts. Sometimes you'll get random items in your inventory, or your coins just disappear. Even the dialogues can stop working and show random gibberish. This must surely be the work of magic. McHoneybell doesn't look convinced. After some thinking, she seems to know what this is all about. Alright, let's give this a play. So we need to get free to buy as many additional ornaments as you can carry to customize your tree. I don't know if it is magic or not. Well, let's get 13 coins. Okay. Then we need to ask Ben Holly to change our name. Howdy, cat or mouse. I can change your name for 1 coin per character. Sounds like fun. Let's do it. And we want to change it to Scrooge Rocks! No all underscores. There you go. Enjoy your new name. Thanks. How do you even change names anyway? I work at identity management, you know? And look at that. There's the glitch. 33 coins. So, we have a better explanation for all this. Remember that whenever we execute a program, this game included, all data will be processed somehow through the computer's RAM, or read access memory. In this game, your coin count, inventory, position, movement speed, and direction are all stored somewhere in the memory and updated as needed as the game goes on. So here's the game's memory. Going in those blocks. Position Y movement in these blocks. Position X in these blocks. Usually, each variable stored in memory can only be manipulated in specific ways as the developers intended. For example, you should only be able to modify your coins by working on the PC or by spending money either in the store or by changing your name. In a well-programmed game, you shouldn't be able to influence your coins in any other way. But what happens if we indirectly change the contents of the memory space that holds the coin count? What if the game had a flaw that allows you to overwrite pieces of memory you're not supposed to? Memory corruption vulnerabilities allow you to do that and much more. Honeybell says a debugger will be needed to check the memory contents while the game runs. On hearing that, Van Sprinkle says they programmed a debug panel into the game that does exactly that. This will make it easier for us. While they were developing this game, the Frostlings added debugging functionality to watch the memory layout of some of the game's variables. They did this because they couldn't understand why the game was suddenly crashing or behaving strangely. To access this hidden memory monitor, just push Tab in the game. You can press Tab repeatedly to cycle through two different views of the debugging interface. You've got the ASCII view. The memory contents will be shown in ASCII encoding. It is useful when you're trying to read data stored as strings. Or there's hexadecimal view. The memory contents will be shown as in hex. This is useful for cases where the data you are trying to monitor is a raw number or other data that can be represented in ASCII strings. Viewing the contents in RAM will prove helpful for understanding how memory corruption occurs, so be sure to check the debug panel for each action you make in the game. Remember, you can always hide the debug panel by pressing Tab until it closes. So we have our ASCII view. We have our hex view. All that kind of stuff. So let's see. Armed with the debugging panel, McHoneybell starts the lesson. As a first step, she asks you to restart your game. Refreshing the website should work, and open the debug interface in hex mode. The Frostlings have labeled each of the variables stored in memory, making it easy to trace them. So let's do exactly that. Also, I need to shrink this game a little bit. There we go. That'll work. Okay, we have our debug panel. So we have our player name, we have our coins, we have shop key name, namer name, and in name. So McHoneybell wants us to focus our attention on the coins variable, which I've been looking at. Go to the computer and generate a coin. And as you guys have noticed, as we expected, we should see the coin count increase in the user interface and the debug panel simultaneously. We now know where the coin count is stored. McHoneybell then points out that right before the coin's memory space, we have the player name variable. She also notes that the player name variable only has room to accommodate 12 bytes of data. But why does this matter at all? Asks a confused Van Twinkle. Because if you try to change your name to Scrooge Rocks, ! All lowercase, you would be using 13 characters, which would amount to 13 bytes, replies McConey Bell. Van Twinkle, still perplexed, interrupts. So what would happen with that extra byte at the end? McConey Bell says it will overflow to the first byte of the coins variable. To prove this point, McConey Bell proposes replicating the same experiment. But this time we will get 13 coins and change our names to A, quadruple A, quadruple B, quadruple C, X. Meanwhile, we'll keep our eyes on the debug panel. Let's try this in our game and see what happens. Okay, so we got 0D, which would be 13 coins. We have our player name right there. Santa. Also, feel free to join my Discord if you want to hack along with me. So let's go talk to Van Holly. Gonna pay attention for A's. We're gonna pay attention to the coin and player name variable. Quadruple A, quadruple B, quadruple C, X. Oh dang. 461s, 462s, 463s, and X, and a 78 in coins. All of a sudden, we have 120 coins. The memory space of the coins variable now holds 78 or 78. Remember that 0x78 in hexadecimal equals to 120 in decimal. To make this even clearer, let's switch the debug panel to ASCII mode. So as you can see, the X at the end of our new name spilt over into the coins variable. The hexadecimal value for X, the ASCII hexadecimal value for X is 0x78. 0 times 78. Or however you say it. So the coin value has now changed to 0x78 or 120 in decimal representation. As you can see, McConey Bell's predictions were correct. The game doesn't check if the player underscore name variable has enough space to store the new name. Instead, it keeps writing to adjacent memory, overwriting the values of other variables. This vulnerability is known as a buffer overflow and can be used to corrupt memory right next to the vulnerable variable. Buffer overflows occur in some programming languages such as, well, mostly C and C++, where the variables boundaries aren't strict. If programmers don't check the boundaries themselves, it's possible to abuse a variable to read or write memory beyond the space initially reserved for it. Our game is written in C++. More strings and detail. So by now, the Frostlings look baffled. It never occurred to them that they should check the size of a variable before writing to it. Van Twinkle has another question. When the game started, the main character's name was Cat or Mouse, which only uses 10 characters. How does the game know the length of a string if no boundary checks are performed on the variable? To explain this, McHoneyBell asks us to do the following. Restart the game, get at least 3 coins, and change your name to Elf. So let's do that right now. So let's get 3 coins. Okay, we have our 3 coins. Now we change our name to Elf. Right there, we change it to Elf. So as you can see, the memory layout should look like this. When strings are written to memory, each character is written in order, taking 1 byte each. A null character represented in our game is a red 0. It's also concatenated at the end of the string. A null character is simply a byte with the value 0x00, which can be seen by changing the debug panel to hex mode. When reading a variable as a string, the game will stop at the first null character it finds. This allows programmers to store smaller strings into variables with larger capacities. Any character appearing before the null byte is ignored, even if it has a value. To better explain all of this, McHoneyBell proposes a second experiment on strings. 1. Get 16 coins, and 2. Rename yourself to all uppercase Quad A, Quad B, Quad C, Quad D. All 16 characters. So let's restart the game. And let's get our 16 coins. So we do a little bit of hacking. And we have our... Oh! Shoo! Sheesh! The PC is broken. But that's okay, we got our 16 coins. So let's rename our character. Quad A's, Quad B's, Quad C's, and Quad D's. Oh, we got a little bit of leakage from the form. Oh, we got a lot of coinage. I forgot to turn on the debugger. Dang, look at that. Look at that, dude. There you go. Enjoy the new name. Sheesh. That doesn't even look right. And Van Frosty's broken. Van Frosty is broken. So that's what our layout, our memory layout is broken. So basically, notice how the game adds a null character after your 16 bytes, which overwrites shopK name's variable. If you talk to the shopkeeper, you should see his name is empty. This happens because the game reads from the start of the variable up to the first null byte, which appears in the first byte in our example. Therefore, this is equivalent to having an empty string. On the other hand, if you talk to Van Holly, you should see your own name is now quad A, quad B, quad C, quad D, which is 16 characters long. Since C++ doesn't check variable boundaries, it reads your name from the start of the player name variable to the first null byte it finds. That's why your name is now 16 characters long, even though the player name variable should only fit 12 bytes. Part of your name now overlaps with the coins variable, so if you spend your money in the shop, your visible name will also change. Go buy some items and see what happens. Let's buy a star. Hey! You're not supposed to have that kind of money! You can notice it changed the name. To quad A, quad B, quad C, 4. There's a dot or box and DD. Then null bytes. I earned each coin fair and squarish. Now give me my star. This game is supposed to be unwinnable, you know? Here, I'll cut you a deal. I'll give you a much cooler item for the same price. Oh, dang. Oofda. Now we did not buy anything where we ended up with quad A, quad B's, quad C's, D, E, F, G, which should have been this panel right here. But the name did change because of the coins variable changing. Out of curiosity, they used a let's see here. Technically, Van Twinkle mistyped the name during the previous experiment and ended up with what we had here. With that name right there. They noticed they had so many coins, like so many of those coins Oh my, I'm not gonna count them. I'm not gonna say say that number right there. Let's just say it's in the billions. It's over a billion. Coins in the upper right corner is shown in the debug panel. So out of curiosity, we're gonna do this with our numbers that converts hexadecimal to decimal numbers to see if the hexadecimal number from the debug panel matched the coin count. And to the surprise, the numbers should be different, so let's do it. 34, let's do some hexadecimal things. 34, 1D, 44, 44. And obviously the numbers don't match. McHoneybell explains that integers in C++ are stored in a very particular way in memory. First, integers have a fixed memory space of 4 bytes as seen in the debug panel. Secondly, an integer's bytes are stored in reverse order in most desktop machines. This is known as the little endian byte order. Let's use an example to understand this better. If you take your current coin count and convert that number to hex, we'll get, well, let's see what we'll get. So what do we get? Gotta count all this up. All right. Check. All right. So let's copy the number. This time I'll do decimal to hex. So we get decimal, we go to hexadecimal, and copy converts. We should see 1A, AA, 9B, 75, A4, and that's completely different. So and digits. That's like 0x. Those numbers shouldn't be right. That shouldn't be right. how many coins would have the hexadecimal value of the coins variable was showing in memory as follows. Enter your answer at the end of the task. Winning the game! McHoneybell is about to wrap up the lesson and call it a day. But first, she explains how an attacker could now overwrite any value to the coins variable and have enough to buy the star and finish the game. On hearing this, McGreedy starts laughing maniacally and tells McHoneybell they rigged the game so nobody could win. McHoneybell is more than welcome to try to purchase the star, McGreedy says. Confused, McHoneybell does some quick calculations and concludes she should be able to get enough points. She looks at you and asks how the vulnerability can be exploited. You notice that she looks a little doubtful, but still, it's now up to you to win the game. Can you get a star in your inventory and prove McGreedy wrong? Once you get the star, interact with the Christmas tree to finish the game. Okay, so first things first is we're gonna calculate how many coins we would get in this game. So let's see here. So we have 4F, 50 and 53, 50 and 53. Make that backwards, I believe. I believe this is backwards. No, wait, hold on. Hold up, wait. On. 53. 50. 4F. Okay, so it's backwards in the hex. Okay. And we need the value of the final flag. So we need to figure out how to get the star. Okay. Ooh, backspace resets the inventory. So 16 coins will break the PC. We mistype the name just as Van Twinkle does. Okay. So we need to buy the star somehow. Somehow we need to buy the star. That one's gonna be hard. I believe we actually do have a challenge. So it's kind of a good thing I did not schedule the other YouTube stream yet. So if we have enough time after this, we'll do some gaming. If not, this will probably be what we do tonight. Inventory items. So if we take that out. I wonder if we can have everything like bleed. Maybe we can try some memory buffer overflow and get the inventory item this way. I want to see what happens when yeah, overflow all the things. We're gonna overflow all the things here. It'll be great. Okay, 16 PC broken. Let's try the Z method. That didn't work. That did not work. How's it going, Code Space? Welcome in. That's good to hear. I'm gonna figure this out. Got a leaf. You're installing Tmux as you're going to try it? Nice. It's very cool. Let's see. Let me think. How do we want to overflow that? Let me refresh and try again. The screen is black. What? You mean your screen or mine? The stream is just black? What? Is anyone else having that problem? I'm not seeing that problem on my OBS. Let me see. How is it black? Hang on a second. Okay, it's not black on my end. I'm tuning into the stream right now. So it's not black. That's weird. Ah, okay. I figured it was on your side. At first I was starting to worry too. Okay. How are we going to overflow the inventory? Well, that's not gonna work. That's definitely not gonna work, but... What is raid? What? What do you mean? Like raiding as in Twitch raiding, or raid as in the techie raid thing? The game is unwinnable, but... Oh, wait a minute, what? Oh, okay. Yeah, the hate raid thing. Yeah, we haven't had hate raids in a while. Like, we had one hate raid during Jackbox. So I'm like, if you want a hate raid, just do one of those messages to me. I'll roast ya. I'll roast whoever sends me one of those hateful messages on the tell on me thing. What the heck did you give me? Absolutely. Well. Well, I broke it. I broke it. I broke it, but I may have an idea. May have an idea now that I'm thinking of it. This one might actually allow me to get the the star. What would be the hexadecimal for 3D? I have an idea. This is giving me an idea. Let's see here. Let me rename myself. No, that's not right. Pretty. Let me think. So that's supposed to be 3D. That's not it. You're off. Alright, take care. Take care, Codespace. Honestly, this is thing that kind of confuses me a little bit, but we're gonna try to figure this out. Hexadecimal text. Okay, that's broken too. Let's count. A, B, C, D. Like A, B, 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 C, 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 D, 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 D. Well, we know the ASCII for the hex for the star is 3D. So all we got to do is try to get that same hex. I could try that and see if this will work. Copy all of this. 436174 4F. For the 6F 75 73 5 0 0, and then we'll use just ABCD, I guess. Let me duplicate this tab. Next to hex ABCD. Copy this. For our coins, I'm gonna try this before we try the walkthrough. And 3D. Alright, I'm gonna copy my hex and over here. Now, let's try to get the star. It's 65. Okay, let me try this. Copy that. Doesn't work. Doesn't seem to work. just gonna watch a tutorial. Should work. I can't copy it though. Can't copy the code, so we're just going to copy. I'm just gonna watch the walkthrough. Obviously, I can't copy the code for whatever reason, and paste it on over. So I'm gonna watch a walkthrough. See how someone else did it. I thought was good. Got a buffer overflowed. I wonder. Let me think about this. Okay. So we got the star. We just had to make... Yeah, that took me a while. But we got the star. We had to just had to make sure that the letter lowercase e was in the inventories items thingy. And we've got the star. You got the star. Thanks for getting me ready for Christmas. Here's your flag. Okay. That took me a while, but like my logic was good. I knew what I needed to do. It was only a matter of making sure there was an E in the inventory's items variable. Sweet. Because you gotta remember, E was the letter that we needed to input in inventory. Or actually it was D, but it's whatever. Okay, so we managed to get that flag, so let's close this out. We don't need it anymore. Yeah, that's the thing. I overthink things whenever I do this hacker stuff, but I think we got it. So basically, we've only explored the surface of upper overflows in the task. Buffer overflows are the basis of many exploits and can be used to gain complete control of a machine. If you want to explore the subject in depth, you can check out the buffer overflows room. Vanjali still thinks she sees the ghost of Christmas past in this game. She says she has seen it with her own eyes. She thinks the ghost is hiding in the glitch, whatever that means. What could she have seen? So that did take an hour. I don't know if we'll play we might play Fortnite here in a bit. Close without saving. Go ahead and exit out. And shut it down. We'll go ahead and shut the thing down. Well, that was a lot of overthinking, but at a dumb moment. Like, I knew exactly, I had an idea what exactly it was trying to let me do. It was only a matter of, like, having the right characters in there. And we did. We got the right character, being D. So, yeah. Alright, we're gonna start getting ready to close out the TryHackMe part of the stream on YouTube. We're still gonna be live on Twitch. We're not going anywhere on Twitch. Although, I do wanna do some community things. Like, for example, I think... Wait. Let me see. I wanna do a new segment where I just sub to people. Randomly. I wanna do a new segment with my Twitch Prime, where we do a live raid on my stream while well, we'll save that for later. I'm just brainstorming an idea. Like, maybe I should, like, do a segment during one stream and just gift people subs to a random channel. That's gonna be for a subathon. Where I gift sub. We do a live raid, and I gift a sub to everybody who participates in that raid. I think we'll do that during a subathon as a goal. So that way we'll just spread some cheer to another streamer. That, or we can do that for Christmas. I don't have a whole lot of viewers, so it'll be good if I don't have a lot of viewers on the Christmas Eve stream. But I am gonna surprise someone with a Twitch Prime sub anyways. It's friendos. Gotta support my friendos. So I'm gonna take a break here in a bit, but just want to do some shout outs for people on the chat and also on Twitter and Mastodon. So let's do some chat room shout outs, and we'll do other stuff. So what's going on to Codespace 0x25? What's going on to who else have we got? We got MSEC in the house. What's going on, MSEC? We got our hacker crew in the house. I need to do like I'm gonna reach out to Theo, see what he's up to Sunday. Maybe we'll do like a collaboration stream. I'll see what he's up to Sunday, or Indie with Ali. I'm gonna pick one of them to collab with. We've got Kami Hatsune 7788. We've got who else have we got? That's basically everybody in the chat. Who else have we got? Over on Twitter, we do have some Twitter shoutouts. We've got... Oh, damn, we got a lot of people. Well, quite a bit of people. And whoever just tried to make a spam post to me, shove it up your ass. You don't attempt to scam a hacker or a student hacker. Are you kidding me? You don't try to fish a student hacker. Anyway, what's going on to Vanev and I don't know how to say your name. I'm sorry. We've got, who's this? Rodrigo Miranda, okay. Melinda Eve, we've got Dana in the house. And I believe that's everyone. We don't have any Mastodon shoutouts. Somebody named If the Oceans Die, We Die. Thanks for the follow. I don't know who you are, but thanks for the follow. Anyways, so we're I'm trying to think of what game to play after. Honestly, I don't know if I'm gonna do a game tonight. It's already getting close to 10. So I think we'll just do some just chatting for a bit. And then I'll hop off the stream. We'll raid someone. If that's okay with you guys. I want to wait for us to hit that 2-hour mark. So what I'm gonna do is cut the stream on YouTube, but I'm still gonna be live on Twitch. If that's alright with you guys, that way I don't have... We're gonna do some sub-wheel stuff. So, if you're watching on YouTube, thanks so much for tuning in. Do I want to do, Fortnite? You know what? No, we wouldn't have enough. We would. Alright. Here's what we'll do. I'll stay on for like an hour and a half longer on Twitch, but I'm gonna reschedule. I'm gonna schedule a new stream, and we'll do that so I keep the gaming stuff separate from the TryHackMe stuff. So we'll do Fortnite again, and then we'll hop off stream. So we'll do an hour and a half of Fortnite. So stay tuned, guys. I'm gonna BRB on Twitch. but I will be scheduling a new stream. That'll be a Fortnite stream. So, BRB guys, I'm gonna schedule a new stream for YouTube, and I'll just start it up. And it'll take me maybe 2 minutes to set up. So, if you're watching on YouTube, thanks for watching. I'm gonna set up the Fortnite stream on YouTube. Stay tuned on Twitch though. We're not going anywhere. So, BRB guys. And if you're watching on YouTube, see you later, or see you on the other stream.